My birthday, 47. Naruto and Airport sushi. Okay, I get a question different kind of, how did you get into anime? How did you hear about Naruto? You know, what's your deal? Fatal Rescue, I think you've asked a few times. It's different people have asked kind of similar things. Could you make a video on how you got into anime the first place? Okay, of course, you know, Speed Racer when I was younger, and then Dragon Ball Z. I saw some episodes of that. Several of them really enjoy. I like the action. I haven't seen the whole thing all the way through. That's something I probably should do. But I've seen working late shift, watching stuff like Nick at Night and different shows. Inuyasha, Lupin the Third, Cowboy Bebop. I've seen some of that stuff, and that was pretty good. Now I didn't follow it all the way through and everything. I heard Cowboy Bebop was fantastic. Maybe that's something I should go back and rewatch. But as far as Naruto and really getting into something and actually getting into manga and all the rest of it, that was really Naruto for me. Now, how I first heard about it was my second trip to Thailand. Actually, I heard about it in Japan in the airport. There was an 8-hour layover because the aircraft is getting worked on. And so I'm in there and we get hungry, and there's actually a sushi bar in this. It's like not the airport in Tokyo, it's the one out of it. And it's been a while, so. But anyway, so I go in there to eat, and it's a small area. Airport sushi, I know what you're thinking. And so it's a small area, and you have these Japanese men and the hats and the whole kind of you know, get up and everything, and look very professional, and they're all back kind of grim, and you know, they're chopping and, you know, preparing food and everything, and the counters were really large, very. I mean, you could get a full. It was basically just, instead of a little counter, it was huge, where they would just put a you know, like a tray with all the stuff in there for your sushi and everything. And so I went in there, I got the sushi, and the first time I've ever had it, it was delicious. Absolutely loved it. You know, this is, I couldn't believe it. I realized some people in some places have had it quite a few times, but you know, I never had it before. So, oh, it was fantastic. But anyway, so I go in there and I eat, and there's the cashier in there was a female. I'm guessing around 25 years of age, maybe a little younger. So finished the meal. It was absolutely delicious. And I go in there and I go to check out, and my name is Sakura. You know, and she's like in Naruto, and this is 2003, and I don't know, and I said something like, I don't know what a Naruto is. I mean, I was completely just, you know, what are you talking about? It was like I had to know something and I didn't know it. And she didn't get upset, but she just kind of, you know, okay. And then, you know, we did our transaction. You know, it was like a moment. It was going, oh, you're Sakura, and I had no clue. So anyway, that was, I guess it was like 37 then. So yeah, that was the first time I heard about Naruto. And then all the way till around 2008, 2009, I feel probably about maybe 2009. Somewhere in that area, I actually on Hulu.com started watching Naruto, and that's where I got into I've done a video on this a long time ago about the sub versus dub, and the first 10 or so I was watching, and they were dubbed, and it was just horrible dubs, and I hated subtitles, so I was like, oh man, and somehow, and I actually stopped watching it after about 3. And then I think maybe it took me 2 or 3 times to actually get like through the first 10, and then I started for whatever reason I started watching. I said, this is just, you know, I started watching the subtitles, or that was the end of the dub. So I started watching the subtitles, and the Japanese voice actors, as everyone knows, are so awesome that in Naruto the pacing's good. It's not very often you have to stop the video or anything to see, you know, the dialogue, and it's like, wow, this is so much better. It was unbelievable. So that's how, and then of course I started, I watched, like, they had all these seasons on there, in the first 3 seasons, and I'm watching Naruto, and I actually watched it, I mean, maybe a couple of times, 2 or 3 times. I think about 3 times I'd seen the first 3 seasons, you know, and I really enjoyed it, really had a good time. And then I found out about something called Naruto Shippuden and the time skip, which I didn't know, and I was like, and it was just more it was more Naruto, And then, of course, I got caught up. I mean, you have to remember, I was a total noob. I had no idea. So I get caught up, and then I start actually seeing some of the manga. And, you know, the manga, of course, was ahead. And so I ended up working it out and reading the manga, and I got caught up. And just continually thinking, well, it's not going to be anywhere near as good as the anime. You can see how there's all these preconceived ideas, and you get in there and find out that a lot of this just isn't. You know, so I ended up enjoying the manga a lot more than the anime, and subtitles way more than dubbing. Although some series are done well in dubs. So, you know, but anyway, usually not. But anyway, so that's pretty much how I got into it. It's into manga and everything. It's been a great time. So I just want to go ahead and explain that. It's a question I get a few times. It's my birthday. I want to make a little bit of a different video, and that's pretty much going to be it. There's a few other things I can get into, but it's already kind of turning into a long video. So I just want to say I really do appreciate my subscribers. It's always a choice. I hope the consensus is I'm very slowly improving. So that's really what I want to do, is to keep kind of getting better at doing this. And that's pretty much it. There are, well, okay, a couple of really quick things. There are some more videos I want to make. I want to get into more series. I'd like to there's a lot of things I'd like to do, but I'm taking it at a pace where I can try to do things, learn from them, and just keep incrementally getting better. But anyway, like I said, I appreciate my subscribers. This channel is all about having fun. That's the primary focus on it, and everything else that happens is just a bonus. It's helped me in a lot of different ways. It's something I really look forward to, and I hope everyone else does. And I hope everyone gets into the whole, especially everybody that does viewer comments and gets into that. It's just absolutely fantastic. I enjoy it, and I want to do a lot more of that. All right, I need to go to close this video out. It's my 47th birthday. There's a few other things I want to do today. All right, I really do appreciate a thumbs up, support from the enemy. Anybody can be an anime fan. You can always subscribe. You can always unsubscribe. You can do anything you want to. Until next time, take care.